bit fun, and that's what open water swimming is all about, is the competition and the fun of it.
Richard Weinberger got into open water swimming in Victoria when a teammate who he also swam with in the Vernon Kokanee Swim Club inspired him to try it. He took to the sport like, well, a fish to water, highlighted by a bronze medal at the London Olympics in the 10-kilometer marathon. He is the current reigning Pan American Games champion and also has a bronze medal from the 2010 Pan Pacific Swimming Championships. On this day, over 70 people have registered for his clinic off the shores of Tugboat Beach.
I just want to be a part of open water swimming's growth in BC.
Kiera Smith is taking the clinic today. The 19-year-old swims for the University of Minnesota and recently won the Nationals in 200-meter breaststroke in Montreal. The Kelowna native is also pretty comfortable in the open water as well, having just been named female champ at the 2013 Rattlesnake Island Swim, where she swam the 3.1-kilometer distance in just under 45 minutes to place second overall.
When you're outside, you have to be prepared for different elements to happen, whereas in the pool it's always going to be the same. So I think it's just a different mindset that you have to have when you swim open water, and that's something that I'm not exactly adjusted to. I'll definitely keep doing it in the pool until at least 2016, and then I could definitely see myself retiring and going into open water just because it's a lot of fun.
26-year-old Emily Robinson is originally from New Zealand, where she used to drive 10 minutes to the beaches near Auckland to swim in an often rough ocean.
Well, there can be a lot of strategy, especially if we race on a surf beach. You've got to use the waves to your advantage, maybe catch them in, or work with the current so that you're not swimming against it the whole time.
Both these girls are hoping to learn some tips from Weinberger, such as drafting legally and sighting, or lifting your eyes out of the water to see where you are.
It's definitely frowned upon if there was just one or two swimmers who are just swimming along alone. But in a pack, it's impossible not to draft. I'll just try and tell them some of the tips on what's useful in pack swimming. The majority of the race is you're swimming in a pack.
Probably a little bit of sighting tips. I find that hard. I never seem to swim in a straight line. Just general tips on being able to swim for longer in the open water.
So each one of you will lead for 1 second.
Open water swimming is a notoriously rough sport and features leg grabbing, elbows, and swimming over the top of each other. Illegal for sure, but sometimes hard to referee.
When there's a lot more on the line, like the Olympics, there's a lot of stuff that happens under the water that the judges don't see, and you got to be careful with that. There's ways to counter attacks on you, and at the end of the day, though, the people who don't do the fighting generally win the races.
People can pull your feet, and last weekend, because it was so choppy, my mom's kayak ended up tipping on the way back. I mean, that was pretty funny for me. I don't know if she enjoyed it, but yeah, just stuff can happen outdoors, and it's a lot different.
Another thing that often freaks out open water swimmers is the wildlife in the water, where sharks, gators, stingrays, jellyfish, and even mysterious monsters can create a hazard.
It's not so much of a worry until someone else brings it up. And then it kind of ticks away in the back of your mind, but I tend just to close my eyes and keep swimming.
You've heard we have an Ogopogo here, right?
Yeah, although I haven't seen it yet, so fingers crossed for today.
I've swam with sharks, I've swam with crocodiles, I've swam with killer jellyfish. When we're swimming over drop-off areas or areas I know where it gets really deep, it kind of freaks me out.
You know we have an Ogopogo in here, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen it so many times. I'm joking. I used to live on Kalamalka Lake for 6 years, so it's beautiful. I love being out here.